Havana, the heart of Cuba, is a city that pulses with vibrant energy, historic charm, and a unique cultural blend. From its colorful colonial architecture and bustling streets to its rhythmic music and iconic vintage cars, Havana feels like a journey back in time. This city on the Caribbean coast offers a rich tapestry of experiences with influences from Spanish colonial history to African traditions and Cuban revolutionaries. This complete travel guide covers 12 must-see attractions and tourist spots to fully immerse yourself in Havana's charm. 1. Old Havana. Habana Vieja. Old Havana, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the historic heart of the city, where cobblestone streets and colorful buildings take you back to the colonial era, filled with beautifully restored plazas, narrow alleys, and vibrant facades. Habana Vieja is best explored on foot. The Plaza de la Catedral, with its stunning Baroque-style cathedral, is one of the most iconic spots. You'll find street musicians, artists, and bustling markets, adding to the lively atmosphere. 2. Malecon. The Malecon is Havana's famous coastal promenade, stretching for 8 kilometers along the city's coastline. This seaside boulevard is a favorite gathering place for locals and visitors alike, offering stunning views of the ocean and the colorful buildings that line the road. Strolling along the Malecon, you'll encounter street vendors, musicians, and fishermen, all adding to its unique charm. At sunset, the boulevard fills with people enjoying the sea breeze and the vibrant colors of the setting sun. 3. El Capitolio. El Capitolio, or the National Capitol Building, is one of Havana's most impressive architectural landmarks, reminiscent of the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. Built in the 1920s, this neoclassical building was originally the seat of the Cuban government and has recently been restored to its former glory. The grand interior, adorned with marble floors, gilded statues, and a massive dome, is stunning, and visitors can take guided tours to explore its historical significance. 4. Museo Nacional de Bellas Artes. For art lovers, the Museo Nacional de Bellas Artes is a treasure trove of Cuban art. This expansive museum is divided into 2 buildings, one dedicated to Cuban art and the other to international works. The Cuban art collection spans from colonial times to contemporary pieces, showcasing the evolution of Cuban culture and society. Highlights include works by renowned Cuban artists like Wilfredo Lam and Emilia Pelaez, as well as ancient artifacts and European masterpieces. 5. Plaza de la Revolucion. Plaza de la Revolucion, or Revolution Square, is one of Havana's most symbolic landmarks and has witnessed countless political rallies and speeches, including those of Fidel Castro. Dominated by the towering Jose Marti Memorial, the plaza also features iconic metal murals of Che Guevara and Camilo Cienfuegos on government buildings, symbolizing Cuba's revolutionary spirit. The square's vast open space and historical significance make it a powerful place to reflect on Cuba's past and its ongoing journey. 6. Fusterlandia. Fusterlandia is an incredible mosaic wonderland created by Cuban artist Jose Fuster in the neighborhood of Llamanitas, just outside Havana. Inspired by Gaudi's work in Barcelona, Fuster transformed his home and the surrounding buildings into a kaleidoscope of color, with mosaics depicting Cuban folklore, culture, and history. The artist's playful and vibrant style has earned Fusterlandia the nickname Picasso of the Caribbean. Wandering through this colorful neighborhood feels like stepping into an outdoor art gallery, where every corner tells a story through intricate and whimsical mosaics. 7. Hemingway's Havana. Famed American author Ernest Hemingway called Havana his second home, and his legacy is still present throughout the city. A visit to his favorite haunts is essential for any literature lover. Start with El Floridita, Hemingway's favorite bar where the Papa Doble daiquiri was born. La Bodeguita del Medio, another Hemingway favorite, is famous for its mojitos and its walls filled with signatures. for a more personal glimpse into his life. Visit Fin, Inca Vigia, Hemingway's former home on the outskirts of Havana, now a museum that preserves his books, typewriter, and other belongings. 8. Hotel Nacional de Cuba. The Hotel Nacional de Cuba is an emblem of Cuban history and elegance, overlooking the Malecón with a commanding view of the sea. Built in the 1930s, this historic hotel has hosted numerous famous guests, including Frank Sinatra, Winston Churchill, and Ava Gardner. The hotel's Art Deco architecture and lavish interior capture the glamour of Havana's past, and its gardens offer a peaceful spot to relax. Visitors can tour the hotel's historic areas, including its famous bar and the bunkers used during the Cuban Missile Crisis. 9. Museo del Ron Havana Club. The Museo del Ron Havana Club is dedicated to one of Cuba's most famous exports, rum. This museum, located in Old Havana, offers an in-depth look at the history and production of rum in Cuba. Guided tours take visitors through the rum-making process, from sugarcane harvesting to distillation and aging. You'll learn about the rich history of rum in Cuban culture and get a chance to taste some of Havana Club's finest varieties. 10. Gran Teatro de la Habana. The Gran Teatro de la Habana, or the Great Theater of Havana, is a stunning example of Cuban Baroque architecture and a cultural landmark in the city. Located near El Capitolio, this Grand Theater is home to the Cuban National Ballet and hosts a range of performances from ballet to opera and theater. The interior is equally impressive, with marble staircases, ornate decorations, and a breathtaking main hall. Even if you don't attend a performance, guided tours are available, offering a glimpse into the theater's history and architectural beauty. 11. Callejón de Hamel. Callejón de Hamel is a small but vibrant alley in the Cayo Hueso neighborhood, known for its Afro-Cuban street art and live music. Local artist Salvador Gonzalez Escalona transformed this alley into a dynamic space celebrating Afro-Cuban culture through murals, sculptures, and mosaics. On Sundays, the alley comes alive with rumba performances, where locals and visitors gather to enjoy Afro-Cuban rhythms and dance. Callejón de Hamel offers a unique and immersive experience of Cuba's African heritage, providing insight into the country's spiritual and cultural traditions. 12. Playas del Este. Just a 20-minute drive from Havana, Playas del Este offers a pristine stretch of beach that is popular with both locals and tourists. This series of beaches includes Santa Maria del Mar, Boca Ciega, and Guanabo, each offering soft sand, crystal clear water, and a relaxed Caribbean vibe. Playas del Este is a perfect escape from the city, allowing visitors to unwind in the sun and enjoy Cuba's natural beauty. The beaches are lined with food vendors and small bars where you can enjoy fresh seafood and a cold mojito. Havana is a city that captivates with its rich history, vibrant culture, and timeless beauty. From the colonial splendor of Old Havana and the lively energy of the Malecón to the artistic vibrancy of Fusterlandia and the elegance of the Gran Teatro, each of these 12 attractions offers a unique glimpse into the soul of Havana. The city's blend of Afro-Cuban rhythms, revolutionary history, and Spanish colonial architecture creates an atmosphere unlike any other, inviting travelers to explore, experience, and fall in love with its charm.